Hi everyone, and thank you for your patience this week. Yesterday was a really busy day for me, and I didn't have the space to do this connection to give it the energy and the focus that it needed. So I appreciate your patience, and so I'm here today to do the weekly Soul Code Architect Insight for the week beginning the 25th, which is yesterday, but today is the 26th. So take a few deep breaths, bring yourself into this space, take the time to really focus on connecting with the frequency and energies that are available for us this week and the information that's going to be brought through the soul code that I'll choose for the collective for the week. I'm going to take a few more deep breaths, centering your body, feeling your body settle into the chair, feeling your consciousness and your thoughts come with each breath, bringing you into this moment, bringing yourself into your heart space, bringing yourself into the frequency of receivership in order to receive what this week has for us. And the card for this week is True Heart, Freedom. And this week is a great opportunity for us to really look within our heart and see what it is that will bring us joy and make us feel free. Because a lot of us feel trapped. A lot of us feel like we're not getting what we need, that we're not achieving what we want to achieve, that we're not where we need to be, because we somehow have done something that has limited our ability to feel that freedom that is our birthright, that is our truth, our how we came here to do it. Our freedom is our truth. Our freedom is our the way in which we really connect with our soul and with this earth. And when we feel trapped, or when we feel like we're not free, we're not true to ourselves. We give in to other people's thoughts and other people's feelings, fears, things around us, ideas that aren't ours and that aren't our truth, because we don't feel free to express ourselves and be connected to our heart and our truth. So this week we're being asked to look at our places in our life where we don't feel free, and then look within to our heart and see, in this space where I don't feel free, am I being true to myself, true to who I am, and true to what it is that I want to do and what I have come here to do, or how I want to feel in that particular situation, or with that person, or with that situation, or whatever it may be. And when we sort of get in there, we'll see that in some aspects we aren't being truthful, and that's why we don't feel free and we feel trapped in that situation. And so this week we've got the support to say, okay, I don't feel free and I'm not being true. How can I make a change? What can I do so I feel that freedom? And so I am more truthful to myself. So I'm more in alignment and in agreement with my heart and my soul, which is the goal, really, is to be in true alignment and in truth of our heart, of our soul frequency and energy. So take time this week to really look at where you do feel trapped, where you don't feel free, where you feel like you're limited, where you feel like there's something that's stopping you from doing something that you feel like you really want to do, and explore that and see, okay, I feel trapped, or I feel free, or I feel like I can't be myself in this situation. Why? What is it that's limiting that? That's stopping me from being that? And take the time to really listen in, and you'll find a pearl of wisdom there that will tell you why you feel trapped. And it's because you're not being true in some way, or you're not following through on something, or you're not honoring your own self and your own needs first. And that's why you feel trapped. And then look at steps that you can take to reignite that freedom within you, to reignite that truth, and to connect in to your heart, because in there is so much joy and so much freedom and so much abundance in our heart, in our truth, when we are in alignment and when we're in agreement with our truth, and when we say, yes, this is who I am, this is what I want to be, and I'm going to do what I can, not I'm going to take action. I'm going to live my truth. And it's going to take small steps. You're going to have to keep going. It's not going to happen overnight. And if it does, my gosh, you are amazing. But you will all find that we'll find little bits and pieces, and we'll have to take time and effort and action upon action until we unlock that freedom in that situation. And then we can take that knowledge of how we do that to other situations in our life. So this week we've been giving the opportunity to process this, to find our own personal process to find our own freedom through connecting into the truth within our heart and coming in alignment and agreement with our soul truth and our heart and our heart's truth. And by doing that, we can then apply it to other places and unlock all the freedom that is ours waiting by just taking away the places and the ways in which we are limiting our freedom, where we are allowing ourselves to be trapped. We're allowing ourselves to be there because we may have felt safe there, or we weren't sure how to get out of it. And this week we've got a window into how we can do this, what actions we can take, and how we can really make a change to our lives. And then by doing that, we can then go, hey, do you know what? I hear you, I see you, I've been where you are. This is what I did. Maybe you can see how you can do something similar in your life to unlock your own freedom. And if we can all do that, the world can really change. So this week, really focus in. And even if you're just focusing on one place in your life where you feel you are not free, where you feel trapped, where you feel like you're not being true to yourself, where you know that you're not in alignment with your heart, with your truth, with your soul. And then look at how you can change that, what you can do to change that, what simple things you can do to unlock that frequency of freedom within you, and feel it and experience it. And once you do feel that, and you feel it and embody it, and that frequency flows through you, you will feel energized and go, okay, this is what I'm meant to feel. This is how I'm meant to be in every moment of my life. And that will bring a bit of inspiration to you to move forward and then look at other places and do. And this week's really the universe and God supporting us to do this. Is both almost like, don't want to use the word begging, but it's almost like encouraging us to really do this work this week, because it's a really powerful week to do it. It will be challenging, without a doubt, but if you really commit to it, you work with the code, you work with the frequencies, and you're honest, and you look in and go, okay, I'm going to look at this week, and I'm going to focus on where I'm not allowing myself to feel freedom, and take actionable steps to do that. And if you're able to do that with more than one areas of your life, that is fabulous. But you can only do it with one. Or even if you find it's real difficult, but you identify somewhere where you're not being honest to yourself, where you don't feel free, then you can continue to work on it moving forward. It'll open up that gateway, and you'll start to see other places in your life where this is the same. And you'll start to see ways in which you can change, because once you're open to it, once you see it and you allow the frequency in, it will show you the way. It'll show you how you can do this, and it will encourage you and bring you opportunities for you to change, for you to find that freedom, and for you to come in alignment with your soul and your heart, and with the universe and the universal energy, with God, because that's what the universe, God, wants for us, to be in alignment with our soul, with it, because that is where our true freedom and joy and abundance lies. And now I'd like to do a short activation channeling through. I'm not exactly sure what it's going to be, but if you would like to take a few deep breaths, settle in, just have a quick look at the code before we start in. Breathe in and breathe out, so it's a bit out of focus. If you wish to close your eyes and receive this activation to help you really get into your truth, and to be able to observe and see where you are limiting yourself, where you aren't free, where you feel trapped, and opening up your receivership, opening up your ability to take the opportunities that are given to you to action them and to make a difference. So if you take a couple of deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth and receive. Nashuni katoshina, nasuni katasia, nasuni katasia, nasuni katasia katura tikska, urishkataduna tishkta, urikatishkatatata, urishkatatata, 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 urishkatatata. Taking a deep breath in, out, feeling the frequencies activate within our heart space, opening up our ability to see places in which we are trapped and we're not being truthful to our heart, to our soul, and are out of alignment. And just receive those situations with no judgment. Just see them and allow them to flow and take note. Lana katoshina kaula katishana kauli katishana kauli katishana uri katatata una katisa katata una katisa tatata una katisa tatata uni kitasa tatata uni kitasa tatata uni kitasa tatata. And now letting this flow, frequency and energy, to light up your whole body and soul. And open up the gateway for you to see clearly where you can action more freedom in your life, to remove the places in which you feel trapped, where you feel like you're out of alignment. Working with the frequencies of the code and of the universe available this week to show us the way, to show you the way, and how you can find your freedom and alignment with your heart and your soul and the universe. Azunika toshina. Urikata tata. Urikata tata. Yep, yep. Up, up, yep, up, una na 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 sia. Una na 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 sia. Una na sia. Una na sia. Uta. 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 Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Feeling your heart space expand. Feeling and seeing any blockages from your ability to see where your freedom lies and how to unlock your freedom in places in your life. Allow it all to wash away all the blocks, all the fears, so you can see the truth. You can see how your soul is when it's in alignment, how you are within alignment. See who you truly are in your heart and your soul that you came here to be. And allow that vision to be embodied within you, so you remember it. And every time you feel trapped, every time you feel you're lacking freedom, every time you feel you're in alignment, you have this memory now, you have this connection, this frequency connection with this, with your truth, with your soul, with who you truly are. And you can come into that and you can action it and you can call it in order to help inspire you, in order to help energize you, in order to help you connect to the frequency so you can find your freedom, so you can find what you need to do in order to access that freedom and remove anything that's stopping you from being in alignment. Anukatasuna kutusana kutisana kutasuna kutisana hurikata tutisana hurika asuna shina kutasina kuta umananana 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 umanana umanana. Taking a deep breath in and out, in and out, allowing this all to come and be anchored within you in order for you to have the energetic and frequency memory of your soul, freedom of your truth, of who you are when you are in alignment with your soul and with the universe and with God, and how amazing you are and how abundant you are and how free you are and how much grace and flow there is in your life. This is your truth. You carry this with you now. You carry this memory, you carry this frequency connection, this energetic connection to it, which you can call it at any time when you feel trapped, when you feel you with freedom, or when you need guidance and how to find your way through. When you feel free, when you feel you're at alignment with yourself and your soul and your truth. Okay. Okay. Taking a deep breath again, in and out. Bring yourself back into this present moment, into your body, into the room that you are. If you've got your eyes closed, you can gently open them up, move your body, and know that you have that energetic frequency connection now to your soul truth, to your freedom, to your soul freedom, to your soul abundance. It's there now. Any time for you to call in when you feel like you're out of alignment, where you feel like you might be trapped, and when you feel like you need help in order to move forward so you can find your freedom again. Thank you so much, and infinite love to you all. Have the most amazing, amazing week.